I'm 21 right now, and I've been reflecting about the past few years of my life. And I realized that the things I did when I was 18, 19 years old, up until now, have put me in a better mental and physical state. If you're under 20 right now, listen up, because these things that I have done personally have helped me grow as an individual. It's never too late to start doing these things, but the earlier you get started with this, the better it will be, because you can take advantage of the time that you have on your hands. I still have a long journey to go until I make it, but it's taking each step for the ultimate view. The first step I'd say is to get a small part-time job. Not for the job, but to learn and gain experiences for other opportunities in life. I started off working at the mall, folding clothes and helping people out because I like doing that. And I wanted to start a clothing company, so what better way to learn about clothing and sales than to work for a clothing company at the mall? You ever hear that saying, pain changes people? Well, working there was fun, but also painful, because I knew I was meant for much more in life. So when I had any downtime at work, I just productively think about how I can get out of this situation and start something for myself. A lot of thinking and character development was done throughout my past jobs. I got more serious about life, and I had one thing to take seriously: making money. It taught me discipline and tardiness to show up when you're supposed to and make a habit for everything. Now looking back at it, I was basically being paid to think. All right, now that we have money, get a credit card. This is one of those things that you don't need to have in life, but life will be much easier with it. Actually, forget everything I just said. You need a credit card. You need to build credit and portray trustworthiness for things later on in life, like buying a car, renting an apartment, getting a loan, mortgage, interest rates, the list goes on and on. You don't need some fancy credit card to start building credit. There are many great ones with $0 annual fees. You just need to pick a one that's best for you. Honestly, if you're young, it doesn't really matter what credit card you have. What matters is that you have one. And once you get it, don't max out your credit card. Another factor that affects the score is the longevity of your credit card, but that will just come with time and use of it, which is why I said time is your biggest asset. And the best thing about having a credit card, first, the payment protection if anything happens to something that you bought. This depends from card to card. Do your research. But the best thing is the free money that you get with it, cash back. Whether it's 1% or 8%, it doesn't matter. Money is money, and some companies even have a sign-up bonus or offers that give you hundreds of dollars by spending X amount of money on that card. It all just depends on what your needs are and how much you can spend. And do not open 10 different credit cards, especially at your young age. You only need one or two. That's it. Nothing more, because every time they check your score, you will see some effect. Now that we have some sort of income coming in, we need to keep it and now build something else. There's this saying that you should have something that pays the bills and something that keeps you humble. That's called balance in life. Finding something humbling is crucial because you have a stream of income coming in with your job. So now you feel on top of the world because you have all this money and you can spend it on whatever you want. But to counteract that building ego, you need to find something humbling that will keep you grounded. Whether it's working out or building a business or even just posting online, you are doing something productive and learning skills that will help you grow. There's no ceiling of these potential, let's call them productive hobbies, because you can always get better and better. But also with these, you will fall over and over again and again. It is up to you if you think you're strong enough to keep getting back up and proving to yourself that you can. This next one goes hand in hand with finding something that humbles you. Find and develop new skills that will help you in every aspect of your life. I've said this before, the most important asset in your life are the skills that you have. You don't need every single skill in existence, but you need the skills that will help you maneuver throughout your day in a more productive manner. Things like organizing, collaborating, reflecting, focusing, the list goes on and on. In my opinion, these kind of skills will develop slowly as you take on more responsibility. But there are other skills that you may need to acquire for your professional life as well, and you should build on those because they will most likely take the most time to master. I don't like saying the word master because there isn't really mastering a skill. It's more of, do you have the skill or you don't? There's no tier list of, oh, I'm kind of organized. Nah, it's either you're organized or you're not, plain and simple. Also, once you have these skills, keep those in practice, because you worked really hard to get them and you're just gonna leave it. Now, do you actually have the skill, or is it just to say, oh, I have the skill but I don't use it, but you say it to please other people? Be true to yourself. Speaking of skills, the best way to prepare yourself for your life is to learn how to invest. Investing is a long game, and without the right skills, you will not experience the true benefits of investing. You'll definitely make some money, wherever you put it in, but not as much as someone who has the experience and the knowledge and the research of investing in the correct vehicles. Knowing how to 4x or 5x your money is powerful, because if you invest now with the time on your side, you'll most definitely thank yourself in the future. To show you the real power of investing, I ran an illustration for a 25-year-old who has $500 to splurge on some investment until they're 65 years old and retired. Noted, this is a percentage of their investment savings. Every year, they put in about $6,000. For 40 years, they put in $240,000 in total. And this has grown to about $1.4 million. Along with that, to withdraw, they can take out about $64,000 every year as sort of a pension plan for the rest of their life. 1.4 million divided by 240K is about 6. They have in total 6x their money, and this was only part of their investment. Not only do they accumulate money, but they are protected alongside with it. I'll make a separate video on that, but if you're looking for more information and knowledge and have some time on your hands to be a part of such a lucrative and powerful business, go to our website for more information and get in contact with one of us. Because trust me, the closer you are to money, the closer money will be to you. Money is in the money business, my friend. Speaking of money, invest in working out. Whether it's a gym or on your own, get yourself out there and move. Have a schedule for yourself, and at that time, make it a responsibility to work for about 45 minutes to an hour. That's all you need. Out of a 24-hour day, all you need to sacrifice is an hour, and that's 3 to 5 times a week. That's most definitely possible for everyone to do. It's not about having enough time. It's about prioritizing your time so that you can build discipline and a great physique. I'm a big believer in if you look good, you feel good, therefore you perform good. And if you perform good, you get paid good. Everything ties in from the beginning, the butterfly effect. Start doing one thing and keep doing it for months and months and see where you'll end up. Small changes cause compounding results. Speaking of small changes, surround yourself with things that inspire you. You are a product of your own environment. And if you have a purpose for things around you, they will give you purpose to your own life. If you're trying to start a business, then surround yourself with like-minded people and have decor in your room that will motivate you, like some posters of a quote or a people you look up to, maybe a dream car or a dream place or a dream watch, anything, or even as simple as changing the background of your phone screen. These little changes will keep you constantly in that mindset of who you're trying to become in life and remind you of goals, and will grant you the ability to manifest your dreams into existence. With that being said, all these are great ways to start preparing you for the life ahead of you. And I personally went through and used all of these and feel much more prepared in life at the moment. And I'm confident that with the continuous use of these tricks, I will have a better future. These may or may not work for you, but it's worth giving it a shot and seeing how you feel after using them. Because who knows, the future is never set in stone. The past is gone. The only thing we can change is the present. And with that, I'll see you soon.